You're walking through a mall or checking yourself out in the mirror before a date and you realize something tragic. You look like a walking coat hanger. Your head looks disproportionately huge and your t-shirt sleeves aren't filled out. They're just drooping like wet paper towels. You've been lied to by the fitness gurus on TikTok who claim you need a 14-step shoulder mobility routine and pink resistance bands to get wide. Meanwhile, you're still shaped like a Minecraft character with none of the blocky muscle. Today, we smash the nonsense. We are tossing out the complicated low-effort routines and installing a brutal, high-intensity 3-exercise shoulder protocol that will stretch your shirts, carve out that deep 3D separation, and make you look wider than a doorway. Ready to stop looking narrow? Because this is going to be heavy, aggressive, and exactly what your physique needs. Block 1. The dumbbell overhead press, building the foundation of width. Let's be completely real. If you want shoulders that actually demand respect, you need to lift heavy stuff over your head. Period. But go into any local commercial gym right now, and you'll see the exact same tragic comedy act. Guys grab dumbbells that are way too heavy, sit on a bench, arch their lower back so much they're practically doing an incline bench press, and do half reps while grunting like cavemen. That isn't a shoulder press, that's a cry for help from your lumbar spine. Here is exactly how you execute the seated dumbbell overhead press without ending up in a chiropractor's waiting room. Clean the dumbbells up to your shoulders, sit completely flush against the bench, and plant your feet like they're rooted into the concrete. Now, pay attention to your elbows. Don't flare them completely out to the sides like an airplane. Tuck them slightly forward, about 30 degrees into the scapular plane. This saves your rotator cuffs from getting absolutely chewed up. Press the weights up in a controlled arc, stopping just short of locking out your elbows at the top so the tension stays glued to your front and side delts. Lower them back down slowly, taking a full 2 to 3 seconds until the dumbbells are right at ear level. No dropping, no bouncing, no cheating. You are going to smash 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps here. Your rest interval is exactly 90 seconds. No checking your notifications, no scrolling through shorts to see the latest streamer drama. Keep your head in the game. If your ego forces you to cut the range of motion short just to say you lifted the 80s, you're only fooling yourself, and your shoulders will stay as flat as a pancake. But building the front of your shoulders is easy. The real trick to looking absolutely massive from the side, the kind of width that makes you look like an anime villain, comes down to a muscle most people completely mistreat. Block 2. Dumbbell lateral raises, the 3D deltoid cheat code. If you want that visual capped look, you need to isolate the lateral head of the deltoid. And the undisputed king of this is the dumbbell lateral raise. Yet somehow, this is the most botched exercise in human history. You've seen that guy in the gym. He grabs a pair of dumbbells, bends his knees, and starts flapping his arms like a bird trying to escape a cage. He's using momentum, his traps, his hips, his calves, everything except his actual shoulders. Let's fix this before you embarrass yourself further. Grab a pair of moderate dumbbells. Stand up straight, then lean slightly forward, just a tiny 5 to 10 degree tilt from the hips. This aligns the side delt perfectly with the line of pull. Now, instead of thinking about lifting the weights up, think about pushing them out toward the walls next to you. Keep a very slight bend in your elbows and lead the movement with your elbows, not your hands. Raise the weights until your arms are parallel to the floor, making sure your pinkies are tilted just a tiny bit higher than your thumbs at the peak. Hold it there for a fraction of a second to feel the absolute agony of a pure side delt contraction, then lower them under complete control. We are doing 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps because the side delts thrive on metabolic stress and high volume. By the 10th rep of your 3rd set, your shoulders are going to feel like someone is pouring hot sauce directly onto the muscle fibers. Good. Don't drop your hands, don't shorten the reps, and don't start swinging. If you need to swing, the weight owns you. Lower the weight, save your form, and earn the width. Now your shoulders look wide from the front and side, but if you stop here, you're going to look totally hollowed out from behind. To achieve that real, thick, 3-dimensional look, we have to target the most neglected muscle on the back of your frame. Block 3. Face pulls with a rope, the final blueprint for thickness. Most lifters look completely lopsided because they spend all day pressing, totally ignoring the rear delts. If your rear delts are non-existent, your shoulders will slouch forward, making you look like a hunched-over gamer even if you lift. To fix your posture and lock in that 3D roundness, we are going to the cable station for face pulls. Set the pulley at upper chest or eye level and attach the long rope. Grab the ends of the rope with an overhand grip, or even better, a neutral grip with your thumbs facing backward. Step back until the weight stack hovers, creating constant tension. Pull the center of the rope directly toward your nose or forehead. As you pull back, actively separate your hands, pulling the ends of the rope apart. The key cue here is external rotation. Your elbows should stay high, and at the end of the movement, your hands should be further back than your elbows, mimicking a double bicep pose. Squeeze your upper back and rear delts like you're trying to hold a coin between your shoulder blades. Slowly let the cable pull your arms back out, keeping the tension locked in the entire time. Hit 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. This isn't a power movement, it's a high-rep, hyper-targeted execution designed to pump as much blood into the rear shoulder complex as humanly possible. If you try to ego lift on face pulls, your upper back and lats will just hijack the movement, leaving your rear delts completely untouched. Keep the weight controlled, feel the burn, and watch your posture transform from a slouched mess into an imposing wide silhouette. Your blueprint is completely laid out. You have the heavy press for raw power, the raises for side-capped width, and the face pulls for 3-dimensional thickness. The only thing left to do is stop reading, get off your phone, and go put in the actual work. The routine is set. Go cap your delts.